Hi everyone, Leticia here again with Made with Love by Glama, where everything here is made with love by me. Glama, that's what my granddaughters like to call me, so I call them my Glama girls. They call me Glama because they say that I look too young to be a grandma. Isn't that the sweetest thing ever? I love them. Okay, so in lesson 1, we learned a lot of stuff. We learned how to do a slip knot. We learned how to chain. We learned how to do a single crochet and how to turn our work and go the other way. We learned how to finish our project. We learned how to weave in our yarn tail. And in lesson 2, you learned how to half double crochet. And I showed you a comparison of what a half double crochet looks like versus a single crochet. And then I taught you a slip stitch, which is even shorter. So it went kind of from a half double crochet to a single crochet to a slip stitch. So today's lesson, lesson number 3, is going to be how to make a double crochet stitch. So you already know how to do this, so I won't do this in too slow of a motion here. I'm just going to make my slip knot. And if you don't know how to do that, refer back to my lesson number 1. I'm just going to make some chains. I think I'll make 13. What's that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. And the reason I made 13 is because, do you remember the picture that I've been showing you throughout the whole series? Is for a double crochet, you have to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. So I made 10 chains and then an extra 3 because that 3 is going to actually count as your first double crochet. I know that sounds a little confusing now, but I'll explain it as I go on. So we are at this part of our lesson, okay? Our double crochet. Okay, just wanted to show you that picture so you can remember what you're going to be doing. Okay, so here's the loop that is always on your hook, and then right underneath it is your first chain, second chain, third chain. We're going to go into our 4th chain, see, because those are the 3 chains that we need for the height of the double crochet that we need. So for a double crochet, you do the same thing as you did in the half double. You yarn over, go into the 4th chain, the top part of the 4th chain, pull it through. You have 3 loops. Yesterday for the half double crochet, we yarned over and pulled it through all 3. This time we're going to yarn over, only pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2 more. And there's your first double crochet. Now once again, yarn over, go to the next chain, pull it through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So you see this stitch is even taller and there's a little bit more space between this stitch. Let me zoom in a little bit so that you can get a better look at what I'm doing. Okay, yarn over. I hope I don't get out of shot though because I'm so close. Go in through the next stitch, pull it through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, let's just keep going. When you're first learning, it might get a little frustrating because maybe you're too tensed up because you're afraid to mess up. But believe me, after a while, you get the hang of it and it is so relaxing because it's so repetitive that it's so relaxing. So anyway, look at how tall that chain is. Isn't that cool? So if you were to do a project, it would get done a lot quicker with a double crochet. Okay, yarn over. Go in through the next stitch, pull it through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, let's just keep going. And I think what I'll do is I'll do the same thing that I did yesterday, and I will show you the differences of the different stitches. Maybe that's a little too close because I keep getting out of frame, don't I? Maybe I'll back it up a little bit. Okay. It's a really pretty day out today. I live in Washington State, and contrary to what everybody believes, it doesn't pour here. It doesn't pour rain. What it does is it drizzles a lot. It's a lot of drizzle. So I always have bad frizzy hair days here in Washington State. But today it's a really pretty day. It's very sunny and clear. Okay, we're at our last stitch right there. See? There's our last stitch. That's not a stitch, that's our slip knot that we made. So don't make another stitch after this one, okay? Don't make the same mistake that I used to when I first started. Go through 2, whoops, I left a little thread. And then go through 2 again. And now there's your first row of your double crochets. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so now for a double crochet at the end of your row, you chain up 3. 1, 2, and 3. And then turn your work around. We're going to do it again. Yarn over, and you don't go into that stitch because it's already being used with that chain. So you've already, that first chain, the 3 chains, counts as your first double crochet. So that stitch is already being used with that chain. So we're going to go into the next one. Go through 2, and then go through the last 2. Yarn over, go in, pull it out, go through 2, and then go through 2. And we're just going to keep doing this.